So we are learning more about recent health attacks on U.S. Embassy workers in Cuba.
According to medical records reviewed exclusively by CBS News, an American doctor who evaluated diplomats working in Havana have diagnosed them with some serious conditions. CBS News radio executive editor and correspondent Steve Dorsey is in Washington. So Steve, what kind of injuries are we talking about?
Well, these are much more serious than were first reported. These include traumatic brain injury and likely damage to the central nervous system. This is all according to medical records from not just one doctor, but a team of doctors that evaluated Americans and Canadians who were working in Havana at their embassies and were possibly exposed to a type of sonic device attack directed at their homes provided by the Cuban government.
That sounds very serious. And there are embassy workers in Cuba now. What about them?
Well, there's concerns about their own health and safety, especially from those who made it out. I'm told that at least 9 have left Cuba and cut their assignments short, have either returned to the U.S. or have been given assignments in other parts of the world. But apparently, according to reports, these attacks are continuing. And the State Department says they first began as what they described originally as incidents in late 2016. And then finally, earlier this month, Secretary of State Rex Tillerson calling them health attacks.
And so, Steve, how will the United States respond, and how has the United States been responding?
Well, the U.S. Has publicly protested the treatment of its diplomats in Cuba, reminding that country's government that it has an international obligation to protect its diplomats. It also expelled 2 Cuban embassy officials from Washington May the 23rd. And although it has not had any kind of definitive source publicly of these incidents or health attacks, Secretary of State Rex Tillerson did say that he will hold the Cuban government accountable for the treatment and protection of American diplomats there.
Steve Dorsey with some disturbing reporting. Steve, thank you very much.
Thank you.